Hi there and welcome to my clubhouse format. It's a chatty vlog where I chat about all my summer makes, as I am a huge fan of summer crafting and I'm hosting the Summer Knitting Club craft along. The clubhouse is kind of a place where I record and chat about the things I've been working on or stuff that I've seen that you've made that inspired me. And so without further ado, here is what we're gonna see today. So my name is Mimi and I live and survive the heat here in Berlin, Wedding. My Instagram handle is leapwed, which is an abbreviation of leap, which is for deer, and wed for wedding, my neighborhood. I have a family of 3 and we have 2 cats and everyone's struggling a little bit. I have been loving summer crafting for the past 10 years, I think. I'm really into summer knits, and wearing linen garments in summer is just the best. So I used to host a knit along that was only linen, and I thought I'll broaden out and we'll do some cotton, silk. All the summer yarns are very welcome here. I like viscose yarns like bamboo because they're shiny, and yeah. I do enjoy that most of the summer yarns, or often a summer yarn, will be vegan, so it's really nice to have these kind of plant fiber yarns, and the experience that comes from knitting with 100% linen yarns regularly means I have quite a lot of input and I can help people. So if you have any questions, comment below. If there's something you wanted to try but you've never dared to, ask me for advice. I'm here for that. So without further ado, I have a first finished object in the Summer Knitting Club craft along. I'm so excited. It's this Flutes t-shirt that is in this kind of retro style, a design by Yigitcan, and I love it. Yigitcan's Instagram handle is Perfido Knits, and this is a design by Perfido Knits called Flutes. I got to test knit it, and I used the contrast color one, would be also what you see here at the I cord. It's called Fennel and Fennel Seed, and it's Lino Mocha by my workplace. I work at, oh, what have I done here? Oh, it was a thread pulled through. I work at One Berlin as a sale assistant, as a shop assistant. It's a local yarn shop for me, especially because it's like 8 minutes away. And yeah, so I use our linen quite a lot. So that's contrast color 1, and then contrast color 2, which is the white or cream colored cotton wool blend, is Saona. It's Notes. The color work is called Notes, and it is a little bit warm. Like today it's gonna be 39 degrees in Berlin, and I'm not sure if I can wear it out for the first time. I was hoping I could. However, I have it really oversized. It's this really loose fit. I'm gonna put a picture up here because I've taken some pictures to upload the project page over on Ravelry, so check it out. I was so happy that Yigitcan let me test knit, and I only did a couple of adjustments to the pattern. It's a really well written brioche pattern. I'm not so experienced in brioche knitting, and this is actually a good place where you can dip your toes into this new technique. It's not difficult, and it's actually quite forgiving. I have got a few random stitches in here and I can't really see them anymore. Yeah, so what have I done? I shortened. So this you actually meant to knit onwards for maybe 20 repeats, so it would be this much longer, but I wanted this boxy fit and a loose fitting top, so it was an adjustment I made because this is how I like wearing my summer garments, actually quite far away from my armpits basically. And I thought I had gauge. I didn't really. I have 18 stitches to 10 centimeters and the pattern calls for 20, so it means I'm slightly loose. I should have used a slightly smaller needle. As a result, this is 2 sizes larger than what I'd planned to knit or the size I signed up for. However, it looks really nice when I wear it. Maybe I should pop it on. I'm feeling a bit too warm, so I'm gonna just put my video before and after blocking up here on the side so you can see a little bit whilst I chat. I love the little I-cord closure. I love how it fits along the neckline. It's kind of wide and open, which is nice in summer, and it feels a bit sassy and it feels quite 1980s fitness, tennis girly, and yeah, I'm here for that. So I'm gonna try and start some fun pictures on the weekend. It's released as of today, I think, and you can find the pattern via Ravelry at Pufido Knits, and the pattern's called Flutes. So I love it. I can highly recommend if you want to try something new. And as my lovely friends know, for me it's the year of the bow, so a test knit with a bow. Perfect. It's just perfect for my year of bows. Next up, because I've been highly focused on this, I wanted to show you the progress I've made on my scrappy cotton t-shirt. I'm knitting the Tolsta tee and I'm holding different cottons with the Linomuka linen, or I have got one cotton like this beige. So this color, this yarn is Chukbomu from Rama, and most of the other ones, like the beige that I've paired with the dark blue here, is Petunia, the same Pima cotton from Rauma but in thinner. Yeah, I have some scraps from my mum, like this pink and this green. This blue again is Chukbomul from Rauma. Then I ran out of the pink that I've inherited from my mum, so I bought Tinline to have this pink because I think it's gonna be like a main feature in it. I'm using Tolsta tee, the DK version. It's a pattern by Rebecca Clow. I think Cloy is the last name. I'm gonna put that pattern name down here. I'm loving it. It's got scrappy sleeves and scrappy stripes. I'm not gonna mention the person anymore. If you go to Clubhouse 1, you would have seen who this was inspired by. I have since learned that this person has done some bad stuff in the past, and I don't want to mention them anymore. So it's just an actor that I'd never watched anything with this actor in, and I just loved the picture and loved the scrappy style, so let's forget about them. And I cast off using a black cotton for the sleeve, but now I dislike it, so I put the body stitches on hold to try out on the second sleeve how I like the stripes and colors more. So I'm gonna actually change it up for sleeve number 2. And also I think this is still a bit short. I want it a little bit longer, maybe down to my, like right down to this point. And as I'm knitting for myself, I might as well knit it in the sleeves in a length that I like. That's the thing we can do. We can make things the way we want them to fit. However, I love the fit as is. I'm gonna continue scrappy striping, and I'm excited to pick this up now. I've been so test knit focused because I wanted to meet the deadline, which was 2 days ago, and I did, but it was very monogamous knitting, and I'm actually quite polyamorous when it comes to knitting. I love different projects and picking this up there and this there, and having one for commute and one for home and one, like, I love many projects when it comes to knitting and crochet, and everything was on hold for the test knit. So, you know, you do this for friends, and if you see a pattern that you love, then, you know, it's a good time investment. I feel love for this top that I've made, and I feel appreciation for Yigitcan to trust me that I could test knit, and yeah, I hope everything goes well with the release. Okay, that was a little side quest again. 2 projects in the craft along. The third one, nothing has happened, and I can't remember what I showed you, but I've put it on hold. This is how far I am with the Romanesco bag. It's in seat stitch, which was very hard on my hand, and I find it still too wobbly. I'm holding Linumuka with 3 strands. This is the colorway Lemon Yellow. And then I was like, that's not really the gauge I want. So I found a cotton that we have new. It's a Rico design 100% cotton yarn. It comes in these tiny little, is it 20 grams? 25 grams bundles. This is color number 77, and look, it matches. So I can add this to the 3 strands of Linumuka to bulk it out and make this really dense cotton linen blend Romanesco bag for summer. But warning, gotta look out for these babies. I need them. So I'm gonna do it really slowly. I'm working on a 4mm needle, so much smaller than the pattern calls for, but I just don't want a woolly bag. Just don't want to do that. I want to have a summery bag, and if it's only finished at the end of the summer, so be it. I'm giving myself time to finish that whenever. But yeah, I wanted to show you that's the 3rd project, and I think I'm dreaming of a 4th cast on. That will be something that I will chat about a little bit more in Clubhouse episode number 3. I had thought I would be recording a podcast in the meantime in between the clubhouses, but somehow it's hot, busy, and yeah, I'm too busy. I didn't manage to podcast properly, so I hope these kind of projects bridge over the gap of my podcasting. However, I'm working on editing things, and there is stuff going on in the background, like zine making and editing and preparing stuff for festivals. I potentially have a table for my zines, but yeah, all this has to, we have to chat about that later on. Last but not least, I want to show you my outfit because I've been wearing them non-stop. Let me get up. Does this work? I'm gonna have to film properly. Hang on. That is my Flutter Butt pants. I live in them when I'm at home. This is all I want. I reach for my Flutter Butt shorts every time I come home. We had yoga yesterday and it was warm. I was wearing these. I sleep in them. So the Flutter Butt tee and the Flutter Butt shorts are a high recommend from me. I use 3 strands of linen and just love it. I fixed them last year because they were a bit saggy. Something had gone wrong, but you can find out more through my podcasts and my zine about mending. It was definitely one of my must mends for a year. I finally did it last year. I'm very happy. Yeah, last year during the craft along, I also finished this pair of disco pants. And yesterday I washed them and I think they're almost dry because I want to wear them to work today. I only dropped 3 stitches to make them kind of Adidasy. Well, find out more through last year's pod. Oh, actually, this is where you kind of double up your knitting and then there's an elastic inside, so that is what's actually still damp, so I might not be able to wear them. But leg wear in linen is amazing, so watch the space if I'm gonna cast on another piece of leg wear. I'm thinking about it. I have all these ideas. What ideas have you got? Like, is there anything you want to cast on for a summer craft? Is there a top? Or can you even imagine doing something for leg wear? Or yeah, comment below. I'm super nosy to find out. I have been so happy to see Anna Boysen, her Instagrams, this has been knitting some really stripy, beautiful things. I especially love the skirt. It's leg wear or something like a bottom to knit. With stripy, scrappy, beautiful colors. And Anna also made a really cool shawl. I'm gonna put the picture here because it's inspired me. I was like, oh, once I've done the scrappy tee, I might reach out for something scrappy. So please check out the SummerKnittingClub 2026 hashtag and find out what we're all making. I know Hannah is also working on things, and yeah, there's lots of people doing lovely things. Mainly we're striping, which I think it's the inspiration. 2026 is stripy summer knits, including this t-shirt also from Anna. So I'm happy to see what you're up to during our craft along. Join the clubhouse. Ask your questions, share your inspirations. I'm always happy to hear from you. That's it for now from me, Mimi here in Berlin. Bye bye, see you later.